Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. And I am your host, Elliot Pierre. And we're going to start today's episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me. So thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Lorraine Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
And we are back. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Lorraine Toyota. Really do appreciate your ongoing support. As everybody at home knows, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than myself. So can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Okay, so my name is Lorraine and I work here at the Past Due Detox Center and I'm the program facilitator.
There we go. What does program facilitator mean?
Ooh, okay. So that means that I have the privilege to work with people who are struggling with addiction, and they come in and I have a room that I can have anywhere from 10 to 20 people in my room every day.
Okay.
And I do that from 9:15 in the morning during the week, and I do that till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, so I get to sit and have conversations and learn from and work with people who are struggling.
So you got a lot of stories.
I have a lot of stories.
So after a day of dealing with all that heaviness, how do you like to relax or fill your cup up when you go home?
Good question. How do I? I make sure that when I walk out the door, I realize that I put 100% into what I did today, right? And when I leave, I will put my keys up on the rack. And then I'm gonna go home and then I'll transfer onto my family.
Okay. I like that technique. I literally telling yourself, I just did it. Couldn't have done it any better.
Did my best.
Did my best. That's right. Oh, cool. All right. How long have you been in Fort McMurray for?
Okay, so I've been here for about 26 years.
Okay, so you came in the
99, 2000?
Yeah, so you've really been here for
a while.
When it started to really kick off, you were here.
Yes.
So what brought you here at that time?
Okay, I came here because my husband got a job here.
Okay.
And so he came up here, he was traveling back and forth, and then I actually started to work at another job.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just stuck around ever since.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just kind of one led to the other to the other.
All right. So where are you from originally, though?
Can you guess?
No. I can't.
Newfoundland.
Okay, I'm horrible. No. Like, you have no idea. I have no idea. Like,
Okay.
act like...
Yeah. You couldn't guess where a white person that's not from Fort McMurray is from in Fort McMurray?
Listen, I've spent so much time in Newfoundland that people are like, oh, we all sound this. No.
Oh, you don't sound
When you're from the East Coast, especially we're from the East Coast, and then my wife's family is from Ireland.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, depending on where you are from Ireland, like, so, and my parents are from South America, so I got all these accents. I can't tell where any of them from. So what part of Newfoundland are you from?
I'm from Corner Brook.
Oh, that's my favorite part of the world.
And you don't have an accent.
No.
It's just an easy guess because everybody here is from Newfoundland.
I haven't said this on the show in a long time, so I'm glad I'm getting to say it again. Corner Brook, Newfoundland is my favorite, most beautiful place in Canada.
Aww.
Like, straight up. Like, from, like, especially if you can get there in the fall. Poof, unbelievable. Like, from the hills, the Glen Mill Inn, that's my spot. I love to stay in the Glen Mill.
Okay.
Like, that's love to stay in. That's the only place I'll stay when I go there. So you grew up in Corner Brook
Yes.
then?
Yes.
Okay, so when I was there, I heard a school burnt down years and years and years ago.
Okay, the Broadway School.
Was that your school?
Yeah.
Okay, and were you a student? Like, where were you when
I was a student.
Okay, what grade?
Oh, I think it was 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what transpired after that? Like, because that was a big deal. So, like, how did that impact your life during that time frame?
And I think that we were so naive about what was going on. We were children, so we probably didn't really grasp the concept of right. But it was pretty devastating. Yeah, it was It was tough.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like, I've spent a lot of time there, and I was on the tour that I had a local guy just drive me around, and he spoke about it. And then almost every time after, because I was going there to interview people, so I do interviews like this, and every so often that would come up, and I'm just like, man, this is coming up in a lot of stories here. So pretty impactful moment in a community. Yeah. So here at this facility, can you give us a general understanding of what this is? We really haven't spoken to anybody yet that has like given us that. We're trying to highlight the building, bring people here for the networking event, but as far as on film, we don't have an overarching, what is this facility all about?
Okay, so this facility is about helping people who are struggling in addiction at whatever capacity to have a safe place to come to so that they can get themselves well, right? And some people come in and they just want to have a rest, and we're okay with that. So some people just want to detox and they go back out, and that's okay. And then we have some people who come in and they're the ones that we really hope that we're going to move them to this place. They come in and they really want help, and they know that I need to change my life. And so we're here to help navigate that for them, to help them see, one, that it took a lot of courage for you to do this, right? Very brave, very resilient to do this. And to know that there's support here, non-judgmental. I hear a lot of people say they feel really loved and safe here. So it's unconditional, right? So we meet them where they're at. We also realize hurt people, right? So, you know, we have a lot of broken people who come through these doors. So back to what we do is that the people who come in here, they may come in for the 4 to 5, 7 days originally, but then we have a facilitator that also will work with them if anyone wants treatment, right? So we give a lot of referrals to the community as well. Okay. What I do is I run the program for the day program, so that's where they get educated on what addiction is. They learn tools that they can use. They also realize that they're not alone. That's the big thing about what we do, is that they come in the rooms and realize, like, they've been isolating, feel shame, regret, remorse, feel like nobody cares. Now they realize that actually there are people who feel the same way. Right, that's a big part. And so what I get to do there is that we do a lot of conversations. Like, we set it up so that I'll start a dialogue, and then feedback from everyone. People hear other people's stories, realize, oh, okay, now I know that I'm not alone. And so we feed off each other. Lots of love in those rooms, lots of hope in those rooms, and it's actually really magical. It's really pretty cool. And so we have a lot. Our hope is they're going to continue on and go to treatment. So we do that. We support them through that journey. And we actually have somebody even right now that's here today that's been clean for a year, 2.5 years, who still comes up to day program. So we also have that. So we have the people who are detoxing, the people who are wanting to go to treatment, and then after they go to treatment, they can come in for just to come in and say hello, or just to get inspired or uplifted or share some of their stories. So they may come in and we'll go, okay, you tell us how are you doing it? 6 months clean or 4 months clean or whatever. And so then they share. So now they're going to inspire the ones who are there who are just struggling, maybe in for 3 or 4 days. And so people can come in, so long as they're sober, they're welcome to come in here any of the days during the week. And just sit there and learn tools. And they're giving back, they're receiving. We're learning, we're teaching, we're inspiring.
There you go. Awesome.
I love my job.
You can tell. It's all.
I love my job.
You're a passionate individual, and that's what you need in these type of environments. So, no, that's awesome. But Tanner's tapped his watch. That means we were out of time. But before I cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
So what we do. About what?
It could be anything. It could be your car, it could be your mom, it could be... Okay,
I'm going to say, what I would really like to say is that, we try our best here, and there's lots of services in this community that, you know, try to help people who are struggling with addiction. We need to find ways that we can get help, like right away when people are ready for addiction, to get help. And a lot of times I think that we don't do that. But I also want to say this, hurt people hurt people. And one of the things that I have discovered through this work is that some of the most beautiful people on the planet struggle with addictions. They have the biggest hearts, so they love, and they love fiercely, and when they hurt deeply. And one of the things is, I think that sometimes people misunderstand that they're trying to cover up through their drugs the pain, the hurt, the trauma, the PTSD, the things that they can't say out loud, and they're covering it up. And unfortunately, what's happening is they're hurting themselves more. So hurt people, and the biggest thing I believe is people need to feel validated, they need to feel understood, they need to feel supported, and an unconditional love. That's my take.
There you go. I love it. For McMurray with Buffalo, the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Norel Toyota, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose and the beautiful people at Coldwell Banker. Hope everybody at home is having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.
Hi everyone, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose here at Thickwood Barbershop. If you're wondering what to get your loved one this season for Valentine's Day, I make an all-natural anti-aging skin serum called Good Skin. It's good for men and women, and it's available for purchase here at the barbershop, downtown at the Corridor Shops and Events, and on my website. Thank you for your support.